actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden.
Johnson against Ariza. Johnson outside. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And Montejunas is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
Ariza gets to Montejunas. Harden the pass to Montejunas. And Baines pulls it down. Pistons leading by 5. It's stolen by Lawson.
Oh, it's slow returning back.
Montejunas has the open look.
Ow!
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Johnson, and that's not going to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Pistons.
Well, James.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halftime already? I'm on the second quarter.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 5. Let's start with you. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Checking out the game Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has had 12 points and also an assist. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
So on the floor for Houston, Montejunas and Howard the post pair, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. Jennings dishes to Johnson.
Oh my God, I gotta get that release, bro.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Harden the pass to Montejunas. Back to Harden.
God.
For the tie.
Oh.
Second shot opportunity. And Howard with the layup. And that ties it up.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Drummond, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. It plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah,
Oh, this is.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even
Oh,
better
kick ball.
game we got going on right now.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 4-point Piston lead. Now a timeout called by Houston. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them.
Let's go.
Often
That's right,
that
that's the
lead
3.
to a series split.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA. Arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader.
Don't you pass it and the dude right next to the 3-point line, bro.
One-man wrecking crew.
Hey.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's
All right,
Drummond
bro.
with the drive.
Andrew.
Johnson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And James Harden really an offense unto himself, as Greg was just talking about. They had a stat which combined 3-pointer made and 3-point made.
I haven't got it. No more shots.
Harden was first, and Clark, it wasn't even close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of
Yeah.
breaking down those
They made-
analytics, but I
He
tell you
shot like
what,
2 quick
he
ones.
does a great job of attacking and finding teammates for threes. I can put it simply that way.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jones comes in for Montiunas, and
You-
it's Patrick Beverly
I know,
in for
2K
James
just
Harden. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Bulls. Jennings kicks to Drummond,
Oh,
and
my
stolen by Howard. Inside, and Brewer with the stop.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy
I feel like
points.
I hear how to.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Blows
Ow.
it out.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good
Oh, my
defenders do.
God.
They make you think about their presence.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Morris comes in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into
I
play.
get back.
Bro, are you
In
serious?
there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Drummond's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out as one of his best, not just the
Bro, why
and
you-
accuracy. His turnovers per game were at a
Oh, you
career
gotta-
low.
Yeah, that's what we have to watch out for with Jennings. I mean, he's still only
You gotta-
26 years old, Kevin. Now, plenty of
Oh,
time
you
to
want it.
continue to refine and
Yeah,
hone his
yeah,
game.
yeah.
I think his best basketball is in front of him.
Beverly dishes to Brewer.
Perfect.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert.
I knew it.
That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Jennings. It's
Like-
blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Trevor Ariza's subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Oh,
Ariza outside. Here's Howard.
And
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 10. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Jackson against Lawson. Back to Howard. That one
One,
falls,
Andre.
coming off Lawson's feet. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston. For Detroit, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Meeks passes to Drummond. Here's Baines.
Ow,
And Capella
bro.
sends it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lawson. It's Ariza on the wing.
fuck.
Oh,
And a
5
foul
they
from
made the
three-point range. Outside Jackson.
Not ready.
And there's the whistle. Foul
What?
hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
I don't remember scoring with anybody other than James Harden.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That one is off.
I 7 assists. This is my second team for assists.
Good on the second free throw. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Harden's back.
Here's Harden.
Oh,
The officials are getting together.
What?
They may want
it's
to
going on
review this one.
YouTube, boy.
Ball's going on YouTube.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it
I'll
looks
put away
pretty
with
clear
this.
cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in
Look,
time.
look, shut up,
I think
only
they'll
see.
confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how
Not
they
off
come
in time.
to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they
Yeah,
take
that's
a
it.
look at it, and they've over.
Counted it, boy. Oh, cold. Oh, wow. Oh,
Hello,
just
and
playing.
thanks for
Okay,
joining us,
okay.
folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin
Full time it
momentarily.
perfectly, bro. Perfectly. I deserve some of this, bro.
Pistons trail by 7.
The source.
Jackson
I'll
and
flee
Caldwell
the car.
both the guards. Johnson is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Baines in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Oh, I missed.
It's
Wide
Harden
open,
with the
man.
drive and the dunk to finish it off.
Wide
A
open.
beauty.
And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
How about the way he's able to angle his body
Oh my
to
God.
I
show
just
the
took
big
a baby
fella
sip.
off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, last season, the Pistons didn't reach the playoffs for the 6th consecutive season. They're making progress, but as we can all see, still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you know, they were spoiled for a while there. How about going to the playoffs for 1996 to 2009? So it's been a rough stretch here of late.
He talking all this out, bro.
The
I win.
building blocks are in
Stop.
place for another push.
All right, let's go over to the sideline.
Sure,
with
when I
Doris
win.
Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He wants to make
Hey,
sure they
we're
stay
raising
assertive
flex.
and aggressive on the
Yeah,
offensive
baby.
end, saying,
Hey.
I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
I made that one shot.
The drive by Jennings. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good.
Oh
at
my
the back
God,
of the rim.
Caldwell.
And I bet most people forget that the Pistons did make the playoffs.
Oh, he's so
2
serious.
straight years before this current drought. It's been a long rebuild process for them recently, but I think they're making progress and moving in the right direction.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
like this
better
call
than you,
because
bud.
you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block.
Hey, you said, look, bro, we're on the same team. You seen that, right? You seen that.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And for the Pistons, they seem to have a direction and plan now that just wasn't the case before. It won't be easy to get back into the postseason, but I really feel like they are on the right path.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
I barely score with Dwight Howard. I did score with Dwight.
On defense, Houston. And it's good. That's 7 points for Brandon Jennings. And for Coach Kevin McHale, last year was his best. A lot of people thought he could have been easily the coach of the year, leading the Rockets to their 3rd best regular season in franchise history.
And Kevin, with McHale, he's got this team improving every year. His team's win totals have risen as well statistically as I think becoming a better team. Wins aren't always necessarily what determines how good you are.
The Pistons working the ball around now. And
That's
stolen by Ariza. And And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball all alone.
Oh, dude.
Off the glass. That one's good.
He
And
was
now
not
an 8-point Rocket lead.